What is good, teams? This is the behind the back cable lateral raise with both arms together. Now, the setup for this one, you want to have the cable set up where it's around about between knee and hip height. You don't want them set too low, because what you'll find is when you're getting into position, the first portion of the movement, because the tension is sort of back and more so down, that's pulling the shoulders down, which is fine. You will get some shoulder involvement, but as you initiate the movement, you'll find that you're almost shrugging to begin it and getting a lot of trap involvement, whereas by having it there, the tension is typically this way, so it puts more of it on the side delt and you're not having to shrug it as much as you begin in the movement. So have a play about with whatever's comfortable for you, but ideally when you grab it, you want the tension to be coming towards the delt and not down against gravity. Then in terms of the setup, what I like to do is pick whatever side you want to start with first. I'll go this right hand side here. Grab this hand like so, behind the body first. Then you're just going to grab the handle, walk towards this side until you're past it. Then what I'll do is grab the opposing side, grab the handle. Now the key here with grabbing the handles is I like to take my thumb off and put it over the handle. The reason for this is I find that I don't squeeze the handle as hard, because typically when people do any form of a movement and they're grabbing it and they have the thumb underneath the handle, they squeeze it incredibly tight, which, don't get us wrong, your shoulder does not attach to your hand by any means, but when you're squeezing it so hard, you typically think about a lot of tension being produced within the forearm. So by having that thumb over it, you don't grip it as tight, and then you don't really feel as much tension on the forearm and feel a lot more in the delt. Then what I like to think of, and I'll do it and I'll explain it like this because it'll be easier for you to understand when I can explain it, is as you're coming up, I think about almost touching the wall as you're coming up, because a lot of people will just raise up to the side like this, which again is totally fine, but you'll find you bring a lot of traps in there. So if you almost think of the cue, thumb over the handle, you're trying to touch, almost reach and touch that wall, you'll really feel your side delt light up. And as well, as you're raising, think about dragging these knuckles across the floor. You physically kind of scrape them across the floor, but I like to think of, right, I'm scraping them knuckles across the floor, trying to touch that wall. Instantly my shoulder's on fire there and there's no resistance. So as soon as you have resistance to that, you're going to get much more out of the movement. So I'll get myself back in a position, grab the handle, walk over, walk till I'm past it. I'll grab it like so, thumbs coming over the handles like so, walk into it until I'm in the middle of the stack, a little bit of a step forward, and this will be your starting position. Go back as far as your shoulder mobility allows you. Me, I'm fine to do this. If yours is here, that's fine. If yours is here, that's fine. The goal of this movement is to get a nice deep stretch. Feet together, touch as if you're trying to touch the corners of the room, like I said, thumbs over the handles, reaching out, nice slow control on the way down, deep stretch, explode up, nice slow control, deep stretch, reach up, nice slow control, deep stretch, reach up. And you don't want to go too high like this, because that's going to bring the traps in. You want to stop about level with your shoulders. Then when you're ready to finish the movement, all you simply want to do is rotate, drop the handle, rotate, drop the handle, and that is the behind the back cable lateral raise.